Yeah. I can much put the touch in the city of the clutch down. Get it down. We got 3 more years of the dawn coming up. Oh yeah. Right. Welcome to the kingdom. Winter's coming in, homie. Okay, we got 21 degrees down. All right. Got to get it down. Tonight down. Ooh. Welcome to the Fern Freeze, boy. See, I thought for the dynamic of duality, I would do fire and ice for the mech. I think it worked very well. The whole dynamic, you know, so I can get that whole duality dynamic I was aiming for. Like I was aiming for that, like James McAvoy, where has all the different split personalities. Oh, that Anna Taylor-Joy. Oh my God, she is so hot. Oh yeah, she got married, huh? Yeah. Imagine if you could meet Anna Taylor-Joy. What would you say? You would say, "Hi, Anna Taylor-Joy. Nice to meet you." Woo woo woo. Maybe you'd say, "Woo woo woo, woo woo woo, woo woo." What I would tell her is, "Ooh woo 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 woo." Yeah, not really. All right. Ooh. Do you have cold butthole? Are you ready to freeze your butt cheeks? Hell yeah. I can't wait for more freezings. I wish there was like a blizzard from Dairy Queen. Yeah. But I get the chocolate chip cookie dough blizzard though. Because skeletons. Yes. Of the magic scepter. Bring me the cutting tool. Hey, Tina. You like it, Daddy? I would say that. Yeah. Me too. Okay. Ooh, it is getting nippy. I'm going to say that. I'm going to put on my hoodie, have my Scottish blanket, and my other blanket on top, and put on my beanie. And I think I'll be ready. Ooh. We're just having some. We already had some ramen and some ice cream earlier, so we're good on them. If we get a snack, bit of an urge, we might cook up. Maybe if I get the gumption, get some Doritos going on. But it's not. Right, beanie and hoodie activated. Scottish blanket on my lap. Nintendo Switch controller. Oh yeah. So now we are ready to engage in the gaming. What the who? We must proceed to the dragon. Uh-oh. Enough of that nonsense, boy. Tired of that jazz. Alright, it is quite nippy. Is that where the lightning dragon was at? I thought it was over there. stood in the power of the wizard. Oh, poo-poo. Prepare for oblivion. Let's make it more problematic. Damn it. Alright. With it. Yeah, maybe on. Was it? Smart. Power sound. Shit. Oh, there it is. That shall do nicely. Bring me my food. Oh, shit. Alright, let's do this. 53. I think we just had it like my bow just broke. Put a weapon in that down. Go 53. You must fell this foe immediately. Alright. Cheap bastard. Okay, you're gonna beat him. Here's how we're gonna do it. Engage. Something more sheltered, perhaps. Alright, try another. Oh, shit. Here's the plan then. Ooh. Ew. Victory was achieved, but very messily. Long live the Alamo and Goliad. Okay. Long live gonads as well. Gonad. Gonad. Oh, I lost my great shield during that encounter. Damn, I lost a really good shield on that one. It was the Zonite shield, the mighty. But oh well. Terrytown. 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 Oh yeah. Terrytown. Terrytown doesn't have an official theme song yet until I made one. He goes, Terrytown. Terrytown. Oh yeah, oh yeah. They don't fuck around. Ooh. Goodness gracious, great balls. Fire. Yeah. Welcome to the team. A like spin. Oh, there's my boy up there, like alien stuff. Evil Grover. Was evil. The Horribles. I hate rocks. A rusty claymore. Yeah, is it worth all that? Alright. Take this weapon instead. Ooh. Oh, silly. What if you went like bows? Bows. 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 Yeah. No, there's a better way to do this. Okay. That's what we're gonna do. We are gonna drop the bombs, but first, I'm gonna do these bombs. Yeah. Just activate these bad boys. Activate these bad boys. Activate these bad boys. Is that where I think the secret is? Well, it was covered up, wasn't it? A secret chamber, you think? Yes, indeed. Your your Zelda intuition was uh, on point, as it were. What about Death Mountain Foothill Cave, though? That's the real issue. Mm. Scared the lizard, unfortunately. Mm. But we have the fire fruits here. I like fire fruits. Mm. Fire poots? I love the fire poots. The really spicy poots. Some of my favorite ones. Poot. You have to watch Jack Vale the Pooter YouTube channel where he farts in the Walmart with his. They tried to give him community guideline strikes because they said that he was actually farting on people, and that was disgusting. But he says, no, it was my machine. I wasn't really farting on people. Yeah, because that would be disgusting. That would be violate the community guidelines. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I think really farting on people violate community guidelines of YouTube standards. Yeah, as long as it's like fake fart machines, I think that's fine. But once you cross over into real farting on others, then it's frowned upon. Farting on other people, especially it would be vulgar material to do doo doo on other people. So that would get banned immediately, obviously. Uh, as pornographic or something. So, lewd and lavicious content. Oh, especially I guess with artificial intelligence, I mean, how can you even tell what content's real and what is real? Yeah, I guess it's very interesting. Oh, because they supposedly made people that disclose whether they used AI or not. Hmm. I don't know if that really protects video quality though. That treasure in the skull. Skeletor. Open up the Skeletor. Oh yeah, the Skeletor. I know everybody's very excited to see the new He-Man movie with Skeletor. I am too, to see the skeleton monster, the skeleton dictator, on screen yet again, causing problems for He-Man and Eternia yet again. Yeah, too bad I don't have any of my He-Man stuff from kindergarten. I wish I still had all that stuff, but yeah. Yeah, I think yeah, what happens a lot of times in kids' childhoods or normal people's lives is that the parents move around, and the reason why the parents move around is because they want to have better lives as adults. So they try to climb the company ladder and they try to get better jobs and make more money, and they want to move to better neighborhoods and stuff like that. So since they want to climb the financial and social ladder and go from like renting an apartment into home ownership or um, having children or whatever. And so a lot of kids move, and I was really no different. I moved a lot. So yeah, went from an apartment out to the country, and then back to an apartment, and then to a condo, and then so good. So the basically, I have actually quite a lot of childhood toys from like from 10 on, but I have very few from zero to 10, sadly. And so all that He-Man stuff is gone. So because I would because I would play the shit. So I wasn't one of those collector guys, those like James Rolfe guys that they collect everything and they keep everything nice and they keep it all the way from like their like birth until they're like 50 years old. Yeah, I would be playing with my stuff outside and playing the crap out of my shit, and so I know I lost it. Yeah, I was pretty rough with my toys. I wasn't like like the angry video game nerd that just say you just save everything. Like almost not really like I wouldn't want to call those people hoarders, but they do like whatever they get, they just like save it up and they save it their whole lives. And like I guess I call those people like maybe not hoarders, maybe I just call them collectors. It's more like I guess it's a better word for it. Yeah. But probably the reason why I don't have a lot of toys from my childhood too, from like 0 to 10, is because I lived out in the country for a while. So I was out in the woods playing all the time, and I was probably I was bringing all my toys out there, breaking all the shit. So watch out for my boy Kathy. Oh, it's a girl. First it looked like a dude. Yeah. We were destined to meet each other. Indeed. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do this, dude. Watch this. Ding. You still find what? You should know. Look at that. Oh, okay. It's just the music from the other dude. Music from the other dude. I don't know with this like winter storm fern. It doesn't even really feel like a Monday because the freeze is still going on and everything. It's kind of weird. Ooh, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, but yeah, I would say a lot of my 1980s shit did not survive. Definitely the He-Man shit did not survive. Um, the Ghostbuster shit did not survive either. I just have like a Gumby and Pokey from like when I was 5 or 6 years old, and I've kept that like all the way. But there's not many toys that I've kept like my whole entire life like that. It's almost time. Oh yeah. Nice. Okay. You want to switch out with something? That one's only 14. Meow, meow. No thanks. Oh, we wandered like way off course though. Yeah, it was kind of like I would say it was a sad feeling when I watched the canon film, the He-Man, the Masters of the Universe. They didn't even call it He-Man. It was like I felt like I was already growing out of it by 1987 because you know He-Man the shit out of uh, I've been He-Man and the total shit out of it when I was like in kindergarten. And so by 1987, I felt like I was like it was like the movie, like said Filmation and Masters of the Universe. It came out in 1983, and I was hardcore into it. Like 1985, yeah, I felt like 1987 was like way too late to release a movie of that. And the movie was just like, eh. I was kind of baffled that He-Man was Swedish and he had an accent. I was kind of like, what? Like, what the fuck is this? What up, boy? Oh, it's no checks, no chicks, no money, no tits. Yeah, I feel you, brother. No, it's no checks, no, it's not no money, no tits. It's no, it's no checks, no chicks. Yeah, no money, no pussy. All right, let's go. And This is working for the man. All right. Get my boy in the house. That's my boy. Get those pickle boys. Yeah. Do I think that pickleball will still be popular in 20 years? Maybe it's just a fad and no one will give a shit about pickleball in 20 years. Probably. No one will give a shit about pickleball. Yeah. I bet it will not be a thing in like 10 years. Like just 10 years, it won't even be a thing. Mostly it'll just be like AI and robotics. Like no one, not even elderly people. Oh, I can't wait to play the next round of pickleball. Pickleball. It's like they just like made a like elderly people used to just struggle through tennis, and then when they got too old, they would just give up. Yeah, elderly people used to just power through tennis, right? And then when their knees gave out, they would just say, "Well, we're just too old," and they would just kind of give up. Like, well, those days are over, and they just kind of move on. But then somebody decided, hey, let's make something. Hey, let's make something that's not. Let's make something that's not ping pong, but it's not exactly as rigorous as tennis that elderly people can do. And then pickleball was born. It's like if some people got together and say, this basketball thing, these elderly people can't handle it with their knees and their back and shit. Why don't we make it where they don't have to run and they can just play like basketball, and they don't have to run though. They can just stand in place or run run to walk to the bases. So then, as the U.S. population and most world populations get more elderly and less young people being born, then the elderly sports is born. Even most of the world faces steep population decline for mankind. Which gives rise to elderly sports. Got my boy Torin. Yeah. Let's kick it, big dog. Big dog. Big dog. Was it a success the weekend with the winter with Fern, baby Fern, disco and Fern snow? I think it was pretty successful. I mean, at least that part. I don't know if the rest of the weekend was successful, but that part was at least. At least the dance, the dance move, and the drunken karaoke. I think this was like kind of a success. The drunken disco karaoke was quite the success indeed. Watch out, Skeletor's in there. Skeletor, we are here. He-Man, I have come to kill you. Not this time, Skeletor. Monster forces. Yeah, I'm very happy that a lot of this stuff from when I was like 10 survived. So like not like so like I'm really surprised that any of my Ninja Turtle shit survived, but a few toys did, and and a lot of my Simpsons memorabilia survived. So not all of it, but a lot of it. I mean enough. Yep. Yeah. Hell yeah. So after winter fern is over, everybody's excited to go back to school and learn calculus and stuff. I bet kids when they're out of school they're like, man, I can't wait to start doing more calculus. Hmm. Calculator. Ice, ice. 2060. Welcome to 2020 sexy. Well, this time I'm like way off course. That would be my meme lately. Looks like I'm off course again. That'll be the new joke, I guess, for at least a little while. This one manager at CVS Pharmacy, he would say, "Oh, that's a good joke of the day." He would say the joke of the day. He goes, "Oh, that's a good joke of the day." Yes, the mountain ostriches, the volcanic ostriches. Of course. Welcome to the team. So that omelet. Wow. We'll do right there, son. Mm. Ice, ice, sexy, ice, ice, stormy. It's like the year. It's like the year of ice or something, or the winter storm. And winter storm fern. Hope everyone's having a fern time. Ooh. In the belly of the salamander. Death Mountain. Mind if I drop in? Fern, baby, fern. Let's go and fern, go. What a looks like we're far off course here. What it is there's nothing around here, you know, I mean, I guess that's like the closest point, but the Marakugik shrine. Wheeled Wonders. Ooh, I like that. The Wheeled Wonders. Like Wheeler. Yay. Wheeler World. Party time. Excellent. All right. Marakugik shrine. Marakugik. Okay. So stay on course. Perhaps we should take a... Is it over there? In that hole? It's in the hole. Ooh. Let's head for the hole. That's the goal of life. It's all about getting to the holy. Lizards. I believe the orifice location. That was a funny part in the I think it was funnier because Christina Ricci was really young and like really hot, and they have Benicio del Toro and Johnny Depp. He's playing Raoul Duke, Hunter S. Thompson. He's like, I was thinking of fucking Lucy in every orifice of her body. It's like such a funny sequence there. The whole movie's hilarious, but that one part's pretty funny. It's like, I was thinking of fucking Lucy in every orifice in her body. Now my favorite part is like, one of my favorite parts of that movie is it's like Benicio del Toro is he's tripping balls in this elevator, and Cameron Diaz is in the movie. Benicio del Toro, he's like, fucking motherfucking shit, fuck you. He's like, he's tripping out. He's just like cursing, and it's kind of hard to reenact because, you know, I don't remember exactly, but such a crazy movie, crazy book. throwing stuff at me, huh? Get that down. Time for tea. Yeah, I didn't read the book. I think my stepdad read the book, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Yeah, maybe that movie's funny if you've ever worked or lived in Las Vegas or if you've ever visited. That's why the movie's funnier too. Even though it's more like the old school Vegas, it's not really the more contemporary, supposedly family friendly, happy land. Like the wannabe Disney version of Vegas. Yeah, actually, my parents and I, um, our trip to Vegas was very well documented on camcorder, on DVD now. But yeah, a lot of it's just like, wow, look at that! Like it's just like old vacation video, like driving by, like, hey. So a lot of it's kind of boring. It's just like driving, and then but it's kind of interesting, like hearing what songs they're playing or like what the advertisements are from the 1990s. Um, yeah, I guess that's an effect of digital technology is that um, I suppose even digital uploads you can tell like that time is passing. I mean, not just because the people were younger, but also I don't know, something about the cameras aren't as good as they're going to be, or um, just somehow people can tell when time passes. Like that's just like an inherent human thing. But especially in the days of film and camcorders and stuff like that, tape, you can definitely tell something's old for sure. So I don't know if it's really like possible to make a timeless document when time itself is not static. So, I mean, obviously, people can make a timeless piece of art, like a film, um, but it's definitely hard to make a work that's out of time, that is timeless in the technical sense, because biological mortal beings have a unique um, sense of time. Not that human beings or animals sense the fourth dimension, more like we recognize we recognize the difference between things that are old, things that are happening, and things that are um, new. And we conceptualize that there could be a future, so of some kind, whether that's mediocre, whether it's good, whether it's horrible. So maybe one of the most disappointing things about a uh, family movie or series of family movies is realizing that life was just a collection of images and sounds and people and places, and it's just disappointing that it wasn't, or it didn't seem to be more than that. Even though that sounds a little bit depressing, actually, but since I put it that way. Skull Lake Cave. Skull Cave. We need to Skull Cave. Oh, I've already thoroughly explored this one. Okay, so like the only reason why people, are like, I don't understand how these motherfuckers are still alive. All right. So is this Monsterland? The heck? Oh yeah, it is Skull Cave. So that makes sense. There'll be skeletons everywhere. So I'm not suggesting that life does not mean anything. In a nihilistic sense, I was like when the main protagonist in the movie, when they discover pictures or they discover some old reel of their family, like Chevy Chase, Christmas Vacation, they always get really emotional, or like Tony Stark when he sees footage of his mom and dad. And I guess it is kind of depressing, but also it's like, you know, I mean, at least with Chevy Chase and Robert Downey Jr., there's some kind of emotional response to his origins and to his parents, to his family, and that would be a natural thing to be nostalgic about the past, or to lament on the passage of time and your family or your parents and so forth. But I think the scariest thing would be to see that footage and not feel anything at all. Just like, feel numb, like, oh, whatever, I don't care. I guess that would be scary. There we go. So everybody probably hopes they have the Chevy Chase response to their parents, which is, crying and like, oh man, you know, I wish they were still with me and I miss the good old days, or something like that. But I mean, I know that's not going to be the case for everybody, and that's a Hollywood type thing that somebody has like complete great memories and rose-colored glasses about their childhood. Yeah, they're coming out with Avengers Doomsday in May, I think. Yeah. So all these characters died, and they're being brought back because money. The studio needs money. Marvel, Disney. Yeah. So, uh, to me, the point of having death is that it's a final thing, and it's not supposed to have, multiple universes or multiple dimensions or anything like that. So, yeah. The point of death is its total and complete finality. And if you have a franchise that keeps on killing off their main characters and then bringing them back to make more money, it kind of just defeats the whole purpose of death or sacrifice or, you know. So, something like Marvel, it's not really accepting final consequences, but in real life, we have to accept final consequences, whether it's our own life or the death of our loved ones. So I just feel like it's a cop out. I understand the studio has to make money, and so that's why it's doing it. But it's still from a writing perspective, from a creative perspective, it's just shallow and bankrupt, and it's foul. Octorock Lake. So it was is is death what gives life meaning? Um, well, I mean, I guess it's an aspect of meaning. Yeah. Well, I mean, most heavens are like this place of basically never-ending happiness and the lack of consequences, whereas biological life is, by its very nature, consequential. And so, And then heavens, I don't know if heavens have consequences. I guess heavens have order and they have obedience, allegiance. I mean, I suppose you could get sent to hell if you're in heaven. I mean, but I mean, no. In most religions, if you attain heaven, then you're just there. I don't think you can screw up in heaven because all because because all mistakes because there are no mistakes in heaven. So because you're like recreated with like the purest heart, the purest, like you're in tune with God or something like that. And so it's not like the evil has been vanquished, so there is no disturbance in heaven. Nobody gets jealous that you got the latest Nike Jordans in heaven or something like that. Nobody is envious or jealous or has negative feelings about other souls in heaven. I guess that's the best way I could describe it. So heaven is a place that that believers obtain through allegiance to to the tenets of their religion. So once they've died and obtained those or tried to live those values, then the evil is purged from their existence. So war, disease, pestilence, greed, envy, jealousy, gluttony, pride, all those things are gone. All forms of wickedness are vanquished in a new body, in a new heaven, and a new earth. So in heaven, technically, people don't stab each other uh, over a dollar or a piece of bread or whatever, or petty kind of negative interactions, negative feelings, negative intentions. So in heaven, somebody wouldn't get murdered over the amount of French fries at the Jack in a Box or something. You don't need food or water because you're already dead. People are beautiful, but there is no lust. Everybody has everything, so there is no greed. And there is no poverty. And no one needs everything precisely because they are already dead. What's the current temperature in H-Town, Texas? Let's check it out. 26 degrees. Going all the way down to 24 degrees by 6 a.m. Extreme cold warning. Then warming up a little bit by Thursday. And then Friday, another Arctic front comes in. Yeah, I know in the news it's like Houston, Texas, some parts in the south are colder than South Dakota. I love that. Some parts in Texas, some places in Texas are colder than South Dakota. I love that. Got to make it to the smoking horse, the weed smoking horse. Yeah. Horse, equine, family, equid. Yeah, I call it equidae. Call it equine. Wow. Yeah, the horse is quite majestic. Yes, indeed. The equestrian, equine. Class Mammalia, family Equidae. Huh. Wow, horses. Yo. Well, I don't know if I want to learn about the horse's skeletal system right now. Maybe later. Skeletal systems. Yeah, I'm pretty sure with photographic memory, I could have. I did. I wasn't becoming a nurse, so I didn't take anatomy and physiology. But people told me, people were complaining, right? Like, oh my God, there's so many bones. Like, I got to memorize all this shit. Yeah, maybe it would have been a fun mental challenge to memorize all the bones in the human body. That sounds like a fun task, actually. That sounds like a challenge. But not everybody has a good memory, so it's not fun. It's not fun for everybody. Really enjoyed my time in Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan. Emo Williams. Emo Williams. That's what that. That's what be. That's what Beetle. No, Emo Phillips. You call him Emo Williams. Yeah, it was Emo Phillips. That was a weird. That was a weird ass. That's a weird comic. But that's what Beetle reminds me of. Emo Phillips. Yeah, I don't know how to describe emo Phillips comedy. It's like it was just bizarre. Like he had this like strange haircut, strange voice, and it's kind of hard to do because it's kind of obnoxious and it's late at night, so I don't want to disturb my dogs with some weird accent and strange cadence. Plus, there's neighbors probably need to sleep. So yeah, emo Phillips, pretty. Um, Most people when they're talking about famous legendary comics, they're talking about like Cat Williams or Dave Chappelle or Sam Kinison, Bill Hicks, George Carlin, et cetera, et cetera, Stephen Wright, but almost nobody says Emo Phillips. But who knows? Maybe they say Carrot Top. Maybe I don't think a lot of people think Carrot Top is really all that funny, but maybe some people say Gallagher. Um, yeah, I don't think stand up comedy is dead. I just think it's not as I think people mostly just watch like comedy movies, comedy TV shows, and maybe like comedy streamers. But I don't think people really are into like stand up comedy anymore because that was more like a performance art before the internet. And I know people still go on comedy tours and stuff like that, but I don't think it's as big as it used to be. No, I don't want to say what killed comedy was political correctness, information control, censorship, uh, wokeness, any of these things. But honestly, there's so many ways people can get comedic material, and I think there was fewer channels back in the day, so people had to only get it from a certain sources. that's not to say that, you know, wokeness and political correctness didn't help kill comedy, or at least raw comedy, raw, unfiltered comedic acts, with no regard to no filter on profanity or what was taught, the subjects, or no censorship, nothing, just pure raw, unfiltered, unhinged comedy. Dun, dun. Censorship by like big tech and censorship by social media and other platforms. It seems to be politically motivated and uh, just pretty much laser focused on getting a particular political outcome that the establishment in the system wants to achieve. So something that's new in the information age is information control, thought control, uh, information manipulation. Um, so a situation in which people really don't have a free press necessarily. They have an establishment that's trying to achieve certain political outcomes and goals. So we have a situation in society that has an old corporate legacy, fake news media, that tries to shill and get one Democrat Party into power, and without any regard to what the actual truth is, they just have that single-minded goal in mind, and they don't care if they have to lie or spin or make up bullshit to achieve it either. So they have no journalistic, moral, ethical uh, integrity at all. So we don't essentially have a free press, not in the constitutional sense anymore. We have a press that's hijacked by partisans and lobbyists and big business, big pharma, big tech, etc. Leftists and communists. Fortunately for American citizens, a lot of Americans and news connoisseurs realize that NBC, ABC, CBS, CNN, and MS Now are complete, utter garbage. So that's a good thing. After midnight, we're about to crash it. My boy, Nars. Gnarly. Why you messing with the only black man in Hyrule? Messing with the only black man in Hyrule? That's the only black man. Why you messing with the only black man in Eternia? Only messing with the only black man in Hyrule.
Oh.
Man, these orcs are racist. They're like you have racist orcs. Man, they're racist, man.